like take advantage of that challenge and go in front and get like a successful on campus. So for me, it will be a pleasure to go more deep on that.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry,
Okay.
so we don't get your name wrongly. Can you give us a right pronunciation of your name, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. To be honest, always like people here in the whole prize call me in different way, but for me it's totally okay. So my name is Bere,
Yeah.
like Bere. So it's
Okay.
kind of it's kind of tricky, not so
Okay.
difficult, but I know that has their
Very
own
right.
issues there. Yes, right,
Okay.
perfectly.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
So
How
well,
about the last name?
yes, my last name is Rodriguez, so it's kind of normal, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I was a little
Yeah,
close.
Follow me on that.
yeah.
So I was a little
It's
close.
there's no connection stuff.
Oh, it's really a
Okay.
pleasure to have you here. I'm so excited. You've always cheered us up on the city's Facebook platform. You encourage us with your kind words that, it keeps us going. It really keeps us going, to push further. So thank you so much for encouraging us every step of the way.
Yes, no problem. Like, to be honest, for me,
Your
it's a pleasure.
posts, your comments, they're really a very
Mm,
important topic because
yeah.
you know due to the COVID-19, we are experiencing a hard time mobilizing the students and getting them program. So going virtual to some of us has been quite tasking. So based on our topic, we want to learn how we can have a successful virtual on-campus that's going to help us to push further and to achieve our on-campus program successfully. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Really excited to have you here.
Yes, for sure. Like, for me, it's a pleasure. Like, I want to introduce a little bit about me so you can know why I am here. So, my name is Vera Rodriguez. As I told you, I manage the global communications at Hult Prize Foundation. So, I have contact with all the campus directors worldwide. So, I have the advantage to see how is everyone doing the performance on this on-campus program. So it's really, really amazing to be here to understand what is happening not just in an on-campus, also in your communities, in your universities, and also in your countries. So, well, also about a little bit about me, I started the whole pre journey as campus director. So I was campus director for 2 years. One when I started like this process, and the second year was last year when I was also being part of the whole prize global team. So I think like this gave me like a huge panorama about everything, and now to understand how to do an on campus program. To be honest, I want to apply again because now I have like more ideas that I can see, but I can't apply again. But by the way, like how I think like the main thing like we always face when we are like doing an on campus program is like what we need to do, like what is the first step, what do you like someone recommend us to do, or who we need to contact. So at first what I did is like to contact directly my university to get the support of everyone. I think like the main key on this on campus and in general is that if you have the contact directly with some principals, with some teachers, with everyone in your university, it can help you to get more like publicity, more contact with all the students. So I totally recommend to get in touch with teachers, and maybe you can ask them to be the mentors, or maybe to help you to give some webinars or kind of, because at the end like the teachers will ask their students to join to this amazing event, or maybe to know more about Whole Price because you are getting involved with all of them. So build a super strong strategy with everyone in university, and that will help you a lot. Another thing that I did is like maybe I want to do some sponsorships to get like maybe to have a big event. But not sometimes we need to take in mind that not all these sponsorships needs to be on cash or in money. So maybe you can ask Coke or another brand, famous brand, to give you maybe on kind things. What I did is also to contact Coke when I was in my on campus program, and they say, okay, I can give you money, but maybe I can give you some sodas or maybe some waters, and you can use the logo of Coca in your in your logo wall or in some promotions. So that helps me a lot because like Coke is like a huge brand, and that helped me a lot to get some beverage for my event. So that things can help you a lot. Also, I saw so many students that did that kind of sponsorship with maybe someone that is related with entrepreneurship or maybe other areas, and find kind of scholarships for all the participants to get involved in some courses or kind of these things. So also I did that. I contact here in Mexico and kind of I don't know how to explain, but it's like kind of organization that it's about all related entrepreneurship. So they told me like, okay, we can do the partnership, and maybe I can start like helping your participants to know more about entrepreneurship. I can give them a course of how to sponsor and everything. And I think like that course costs around like $100, and I get that for free for everyone. So that will be like super amazing if you can get that from students, because at the end they will start involving in all about entrepreneurship and a lot of skills. Another thing that I did, and it's super helpful, is that ask everyone, ask your committee organize, ask your maybe your principals if they know someone super rockstar that is involved in this entrepreneurship system or all about food that is now this challenge, because also I get contacts like super important because of them. I had like one of my committee organized know someone from the government of Mexico, and I had a chance to contact him through that person. So he was my also my mentor and my judge. Also with other people I know, he gives me the contact of the Latin America director of Disney, and it was like really amazing. I get it. Also, teachers give me the contact from other the regional director of an organization, a super important organization here in Mexico. So always ask to everyone if they have a contact, or maybe they know someone that can helps you to get involved in your on-campus program, because that can give you the best tools, and it's without money. Like sometimes are the things that we face that we need. We think that we need money for to get like the best things or to get amazing stuff. But also when I did my young campus, I did the event like with around maybe $100 or less. So I think it's about like getting check the research you have on your hands and use them like properly. I think like the advantage right now, I don't know how you will do your event, but you can do it through online, and you can get also mentors or maybe judges from other countries, and also that will be like super cool to help everyone, because also that mentors will give your participant, your teams, another perspective about their ideas. So they will not be just about like Africa or Nigeria or Kenya. They will get maybe, or they will realize that this problem that is happening on Nigeria also is happening in China, in Japan, in also in Mexico or Latin America. So that can be like super nice to for everyone to know everything of this. What else? I think like also the preparation on your teams can be like super cool, and also to prepare them till now to speak English or to pitch in English. Also, what I did, like I think it was wrong, and also it was not like not full so wrong, but my teams pitch in Spanish here in Mexico. But when they face the regionals, they notice that this kind of huge change on all of this, because they needed to pitch on English. And sometimes we freak out because I know that we're not expert on English, and so much teams like think like, oh, this is not for me, or I don't speak English, so how I can participate on this. So the main thing that I always tell them like, okay, pitch in Spanish or in your language in your on campus, but at the end, like tell them no that they will need to pitch on English on regionals. So by the way, maybe they can start making since now kinda a script about what about their pitch and start learning all the words in English and have an idea of what they want to achieve. So if you have like an amazing team that start their pitch on English, you will have an amazing advantage on regionals. So that thing is like super important. um Also try to find the help of everyone. Like, I mean, teachers can help you to prepare an on campus super good, like can recruit as much as teams as you can. But I think like always we need to take in mind that quality is not same as quantity. So maybe get few teams, but prepare them as much as you can. No, I think like the main thing like sometimes can happens when we want to be top 20 campus director, or when we want to have like a super rockstar campus direct the campus on campus program, is that we want to have like 100 teams, 200 teams. But at the end, how you will manage 200 teams? Like, imagine how many webinars you need to do to really persuade them to do a really good pitch. At the end, you can give all of them the real time, the real uh, yes, the real time to explain them how all of this work. So maybe try to focus on quality, on quality than quality. Also in that way, and I think like 2 years ago, one girl just have like 10 teams in their own campus program, and she focused on to give them the best preparation, to find the best mentors, and the one team of her on campus was the winner on 2018. So you imagine, just 10 teams gives the best. She gave the best mentors and everything, and she got the $1 million. So just imagine that. Like, it's not necessary to be top 20. I think like you can have huge advantage, but really, it's really super cool to get like these things and to take in mind that it's Whole Price is not about us. It's about the people you are helping. It's about like social stuff that you wanted to reach. And other thing that you can be like super cool to do, and what I also did and worked super good, is that give time to everyone to meet the mentors, to meet everyone in the team. If they want to meet someone, I mean, from global team, also that can be like super helpful, because maybe they can get another tips from us or from others, and also from other mentors or other people from all the world. And also that can help to develop more their ideas. I think like so much of that, a lot of times we just focus on to get like an amazing on campus, how we will prepare it. But at the end, this on campus is for our teams. So try to prepare and to focus all your resources, all this effort to them, because at the end they are the ones who are like super motivated to participate here. I think like also we don't need to forget our organizing committee, because at the end, like, so much of us are think and know that most of the advantage are from the campus directors or the teams. So what I also did for my committee organize that help them a lot is to ask them like, what do you want to reach here in Whole Price? I can give you like the super amazing trip or the super amazing stuffs, but maybe if you want to maybe meet someone in the entrepreneurship system, tell me now who is your hero, who you admire. So I try to reach these persons to my own campus. So for example, one guy well, he's like an engineer, and he was trying to develop a new app. So he told me like, well, I want to meet someone from Microsoft, and I was like, okay, let me check if we can reach someone from Microsoft, and you can meet him, and maybe you can get like something with him. So I reached a lot, and I found someone from Microsoft, and that person attends to my event. And at the end, like, I give time to that person of my organizing committee to have time and talk about the app like he was to develop. And now Microsoft is working with him to helping to develop the app that my friend or the people of my organizing committee want. So maybe I think like those are the little advantages that you can start taking on your mind and be super helpful, not just for teams or for campus director, also for the committee organized, because are like super important in all of this preparation, and they also need to have the spotlight on this event. So I think like those are like kind of little tips like I understand on my on campus program, and also to keep on my mind that everyone is like an important key, an important position on this on campus. So let me like really try to do it, and also try to reach another campus directors, try to start making some partnerships, maybe to start telling, I start asking them like what is working with him or with she, like what are the things that they are implementing on the universities that are helping to get also successful on campus. Like I think it's not about stealing ideas, it's about to start feeding those ideas with our system, with our university, with our on campus, and also that will be like super helpful for you. Always we say in on campus in Hult Prize that how you can get something if you don't ask for it. So I wanted to go to UN finals last year, and I was like super shy to ask, and I think like Hamdi or Nelly told me like if you want to go, just ask us and maybe we can invite you. And I definitely asked like, hello, I want to go to UN finals, can I? And they said like, yes, why not, you're part of the global team, so you can get your invitation. And definitely I got that, you know. So all life works in that way, that you just ask, and I think like the worst answer you can get is it's a no. So maybe on this trying like for these opportunities you can get a yes, and maybe you can also get an amazing opportunity that can change your life. Because at the end, like I never was top 20, I was never the super rockstar campus director that a lot of people maybe thought because I was in global team. I was, to be honest, when I went like to regionals, I thought like my journey on Whole Price end. But someone of the global team like look at me and say like, we want to interview you, and it's really happened. All of these things like on our daily life. You can, that's the important thing you need to develop on your campus program, to connect, to do an amazing networking, because on all of this you can get an amazing contact or an amazing people that can reach you to have a new opportunity, and also to start growing in different areas, not just about entrepreneurship. So I think like it's kind of a little bit of things I learned. So I don't know if you have like any doubt or maybe some thing you want to add, because at the end is kind of this interaction of all of us. And for me it's also like super nice to hear all about all the ideas you have, because at the end like also sometimes with you think you learn more from us, but we learn more for all of you, because you're always challenging like the whole praise global team how to reply something, how to get an answer like super quickly. So thank you so much. I'm super happy to be here to meet all of you. So please let me know if you have anything you want to add.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Bere. I learned so much, you know. For me, I was a participant
Mhm.
last year, and my team emerged the first runner-up, but we didn't make it to the regional. So I have to go through some series of researches before I apply to become the campus director. So apart from participating, I had other goals I felt that Hult Prize would help me achieve. To network with people, to get more experiences, to learn from people that have been on this field. So it's been a really incredible journey, and helping me to develop my project management skill,
Yeah,
um,
sure.
organizing events and writing proposal, sponsorship letters and everything. But right now, the focus for us right now will be going virtual seems to be a lot challenging for us, from mobilizing the student, because right now in Nigeria, our education system, it's not stable because a lot of students aren't back on campus, okay, due to some complexities. But we hope that could be resolved soon. So some students are asking how can they do their presentation virtually, or how can they pitch, or how can they be a part of a team that's going to make it to the top, or to make it to the regional. So going by the virtual formats, how can the judgment be made? Okay, that's number one. and how can we make it seem successful, and how can we engage all our team members to participate, because our network here is quite different. Okay, the major challenge I'll have to address will be on the network side, because there's going to be some fluctuations, and there's going to be unlimited data purchases and all of that. So it's still huge for us, but how do you think, what is the secret to to making us succeed during this era?
I think like also everyone is facing like this kind of virtual stuff. Like we also, well, I had like heard like so many different things during all of this, because a lot of us like think like virtuals is kind of advantage, but for others it's kind of super bad because they want to meet, to interact, to everything. So what I recommend to maybe to start engaging everyone, why you don't start like making a Facebook group and they start like meeting everyone, so maybe they can start making some ideas. I think like also is what everyone wants. Like if you are doing an maybe kind of competition, or start joining to an event, like start telling like, oh, we will create a Facebook group, and we can add like all teams, we can start adding the mentors and everyone, and start building since a Facebook group, a kind of community about entrepreneurship. You can know how this can work, and also start sharing with them like some super cool opportunities in Nigeria. So tell them like not whole price is just a competition that you can just pitch and all. You can offer on this kind of space. Also maybe if someone of you find like job opportunities, share on that platform too. So I start adding like kind of these little things that maybe can be the difference on maybe the things that they expect. Also about virtuals, it's like important that maybe they have like kind of little time to record an idea. I think like the magic thing on campus is that they don't need to start building kind of super cool business plan, because at the end we know that you are like in university, you have also classes, you need to have exams, everything. So here on campus is just like you need to show the idea. Also this idea need to be like super feasible, like super scalable, that you can build a business through it. No, it's like you want to make the competition from Coca-Cola or through McDonald's in 1 year, because it's kind of impossible. So try to tell them like just build an idea and try to develop it in a better way. Record a video of 6 minutes or 5 minutes about your idea and upload that. That will be like super helpful, because also I know that it's kind of difficult to face all these virtual challenges. Sometimes we have fast connections, we have like everything out of our hands. So what I always recommend is like if you will do it like virtual, tell them to record the video. Maybe just one of them can record that, and maybe the other 2 or 3 members can start answering the question that the judges will have. So I think like it's kind of difficult, like all virtual, but also would have a lot of advantage. So don't worry about it, and also tell them that it's not just like a thing they will have like just for a semester. Tell them that it's also like you were also like competitors, so you understand like all the skills that hoppers give you, like communication, like leadership, like also public speaking, like all of these things that maybe we need to use no matter what you study, because at the end, being an engineer, being a doctor, being whatever, you need to speak or to talk with everyone. So tell them that they will refer these things, and they will help you to develop new skills for our daily life. And also they will get a certificate about United Nations and everything, and that can be like super helpful for their CV, because also I saw that it's like super helpful. Like people get like super curious about like, oh, what is Hult Prize? And you can tell like, oh, it's an entrepreneurship movement with United Nations and Bill Clinton and wherever, and they go like super surprised, and they think like, oh, this if it's about United Nations, if it's about Bill Clinton, it sounds like super important. And to be honest, like people start like inviting you to a lot of things, and that's kind of super cool. I don't know if you want to add something or. or kind of this, or someone wants to add or ask something, so I will be like super here to explain you more.
All right. Okay, Vivian, please, I'd like to add something. Can I come?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay. Well, it's been a great session from you. We really appreciate it. I find this very helpful. Okay, in my own case, I think this will be my third year Hult Prize, and the first year was HP 19. Yes, so that was when myself and my team we applied and we won at their campus. Okay, so we represented our school at the regionals. My team got to the top six, but we couldn't make it. Like we didn't win. Okay, so we even applied for this white card, but we did not get selected and we couldn't make it to the accelerator stage. Okay, the second year I applied to be a campus director, and I think another person got selected too. So we were just two that got selected to be the campus director. I think some issues then. Okay, so I had to step down for the other guy, and then I worked with him as the head of marketing and publicity last year. Okay, this is where I'm driving at. Okay, this year, HB21, I'm now the campus director for my school, and some things happened last year. We had over, I think, close to 30 teams that applied that participated last year. And some of them, due to time constraints, the judges, most of them were lecturers, and I think they got tired at the long run, and some teams couldn't pitch, like some of them couldn't pitch. And that really caused a lot of troubles and a lot of problems last year. Like we had to start begging them. A lot of things really happened last year. Okay, so this year now, there's this high probability that we're going to have a large number of turnouts, like teams that are going to be participating. Okay, a lot of outprice is really growing in my school, and we have this strong base, and a lot of people have started showing interest. Okay, okay, fine. This is the question. On campus that I know that I've been really witnessing is just a day. So I'm asking, due to this kind of problem that we have, this kind of situation, this problem, I'm saying this, a lot of things are happening, and some things might be pitching virtually. Can we have like 2 days to that event day? Probably we can have preliminary stages where we'll be eliminating some people, probably like a pre-pitching, like you have like 2 stages, maybe I'm talking about phases. When we have one maybe a day or 2 days before then, we have cancelled out some teams and we have maybe just 10 on the final events. I'm just asking, is it really possible, or can we do that? That's the question.
I think like sometimes when we are like kind of having an idea, we want to solve the world like in, I think in many ways, like we want to have like the answer for how to solve the world. So I think like you have like a super good experience on this about Hult Prize, so I'm super happy to hear that. So by the way, like I really recommend like to always focus on what you want to reach. Like just maybe try to find an idea that can help you to find a solution maybe in your community or maybe in your country and can be like super helpful because at the end like these little changes can change the world. Also, like with our judges, we always give a criteria, but we need to talk with them like about like what is happening on every step of whole price, because it's like kind of to let them understand that in on campus you need to evaluate just the idea. On regionals, it's more about okay the idea, but you can start building a business plan that where you can start like trying to reach more about how this will work like in cost on all about money. So I think like it's kind of important to always clarify that and also to tell them the students, maybe you can tell them like how is everything all with all of this. So I think so really I really appreciate like all of this background, because at the end it's kind of perspective that not all can see, and also that a lot of also can face on during this whole press journey. So I don't know if I answer your questions, or maybe I can add something more else, or you can.
Okay, I think my question exactly is that to accommodate a lot of teams and for them to be be able to pitch their ideas and for us to be able to evaluate their ideas to select the best team. Like what happened last year, I wouldn't like it to happen this year. I want to give all teams their chance to pitch their ideas. So I'm asking if you can just start this on campus like 3 days. So we have the final pitching on the last day, so that the first 2 days we have time to evaluate them. We have time to like a preliminary stage where we can eliminate some things, and we just have top 10 to pitch at the last day. I'm talking about the on campus now. So like if you have a lot of turnouts, like a lot of teams registration, and we have, let's say we have 50 or 100 teams that are participating. So I'm asking if you can just extend the on campus like 3 days, so we can have this elimination stage like 2 days before then, and we have maybe top 10 or top 15 to pitch at the final day. I'm just asking, can we do that at Hult Prize? Like, can Hult Prize allow us to do that?
Yes, like I like also it's like kind of important. So if you want to do this kind of changes, to also do contact directly your regional analyst, because at the end they will take in mind like what is happening also with your on-campus program. He's the one that who will evaluate everything, and also on previous years we also try to fix these days or these times according to what is happening like in all of you. So try to talk to contact directly Cliff, tell them like what is happening, tell him like, okay, we're facing this real challenge, so maybe the times can't fit properly with us, or kind of this like you are telling me, and he will be like super cool to tell you like, okay, what fits good with you, or what is real happening. And I think like also communication, like having like we are having right now, can help you to help everyone to know what is real happening on these things. So tell him like what is, and I am pretty sure like we will start like trying to match the times with yours.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I got that.
Thank you so much, Miss Bere. Please ask your
Thank you so
questions. This is the right time to ask all the questions you have about Hult Prize, because on a daily I keep getting questions. Um, Definitely we are going to have a Bayside chat, okay, on that later to answer all our FAQs, frequently asked questions, which is going to be really incredible. So I get people ask me, is it like a networking business? Is Hult Prize a networking business? Because the prize is
Yeah.
huge. And I said, no, it's not a networking business. It's a challenge, it's a competition where you get to come and pitch your business idea. Okay, so you can win a, a seed fund of 1 million US dollars. Then a lot of person come asking, how can they join? Is there a fee? Can they pay or do some registration? I said, no, this is basically free. All it requires is your knowledge, your research skill. Okay, come up with an idea, work with a team, collaborate, be coached and mentored, attend workshops, and pitch the ideas. That's all that's required. Okay, so yeah, and some persons tend to get that wrong, but we hope after this session we're going to have a Bayside section, a Bayside chat, where we're going to have an interactive session, one-on-one conversation with our intended competitors, or those that have signed up with us, or those that are still contemplating on registering to be a part of the competition. Thank you so much, Ms. Bere. You did helped us with so much knowledge on how to go through this journey. It's a really tough journey. I must say it is, but we'll keep pushing, having to encourage the team, to motivate them, to give them the push, to continue the work. Although this isn't a paid job, it's a volunteer job. So we are giving out our time, we are giving out our resources, we are giving out our knowledge and everything to create time to ensure that this event happens on our campuses. So it's really huge for us. I'm so sorry we didn't get the number that we wanted today because of the friction in time, okay? And then some do have network challenges joining us, but we still really appreciate that. And hopefully next week we get to meet with Miss Nelly. And here is the platform for everyone to voice your questions. If you have concerns, please raise your hand. There is the icon there. Just click on it to show the hands up, or you can unmute yourself to ask questions. This is a platform for us. This is a time for us to talk, to get more knowledge, to get more ideas on how we can go through this journey. Thank you so much.
No, thank you to you too for inviting me. Like, to be honest, it's like super cool to help you, what you want. And at the end, like, it's part of Hult Prize journey and all the experience we have, and we want that everyone has the best experience ever, and also to get advantage of all of these opportunities. So thank you so much, and also you can reach me if any one of you have a question or any concern. I will be always 24/7 here for you, and thank you so much. I think no one has a question right now. Super cool. I can also give you my contact if you want, so that will be like, I think, like kind of cool for all of you. Let me check. You can reach me through Instagram, because sometimes my number explodes with all the message of all the campus directors. So it's more easy sometimes for me to reach you on Instagram, or to contact you through it. So thank you so much. And to be honest, like, Vivian, you're really doing an amazing work, and also all of you. So thank you again, and I always keep an eye on all the work that you are doing.
So I think Ms. Bere, someone has a question. I could see a hand up.
Okay.
Someone actually does have a question right now. So Cecilia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, please ask your question.
Perfect.
Okay. Good evening. Ma, please, in a case whereby you have an idea and you do have a team.
Can you reply? Can you repeat, please?
You do
I
have
feel
a
like
team and then team.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to say, like, thank you very much for the section you're having with us. I really appreciate it. It's helping. And my question is, in a case whereby you have an idea, but you don't have a team, and then you have to apply for a team. Okay, fine. The idea, maybe the different team, maybe the team lead of the team which they ask you to join. If after applying for the team, you'll be asked to join maybe 1 or 2 or 3 persons to be part of the team. Maybe they brought up a different idea. Ma, can you hear me?
Yes. Your team
Okay.
just. Yes. Tell me. You can
Yeah.
finish. That you can finish. I think like I interrupt you. So sorry.
Okay.
Yes, like I mean, like your team at first, it need to be like 3 or 4 persons, but by the way, like maybe you can start adding more people on your team. But by the way, just like 3 or 4 persons will go to the competitions. They will not be allowed to compete. Maybe you can add them like in your presentation or kind of, but like kind of rules of whole price is that just 3 or 4 needs to be like kind of the face of that idea. I don't know if it was kind of related of your questions or I understand it wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
what I'm saying is, Ma, what I'm
Okay.
saying is that
Okay.
you have a different idea and the team they assigned you to join has a different idea. Is it possible
I think
for you to choose like to join a team to be part of the competition
like if you were like if that team
the
like
teams
win
and
and
then
you join.
Okay. Miss Bere, I think I'll have to come in here
okay.
to like let you understand what she's actually talking about. You
Yes,
know,
please.
yes, you could come to, like, you have an interest to be a part to join the competition, okay?
Uh-huh.
But you have an idea, but do not have a team.
Can you
Okay,
repeat the
do
last
you?
thing? I feel like it's kind of a bad connection on during this.
Okay, she said that she has an idea,
Mhm.
but she doesn't have a team.
Ah, okay.
All right. So here is the thing. Okay, we open up an application for those who do not have a team, so we can match them up with a team. Okay,
Yes.
right. So
Okay.
she said that what if she has a different idea and the team she belongs in doesn't share the same idea with her? What can she do about it?
What I recommend maybe is like to try like it's okay to join with someone, but try to find like someone that fits with more with your idea because sometimes it can be like kind of difficult to join with someone that already have an idea. And also if you think your idea is good, fight for it. So because as I understand, you have already one idea, right? Like
Yeah.
about how to do it. So try to find maybe 1 or 2 people that maybe can help you in different roles, or maybe like maybe Vivian can open a kind of form for those people that are interested but don't have any idea or kind of these things, and you can start joining or working with those ones.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma.
Okay, hope Cecilia, your question was answered, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay. Miss Bere, one more thing. We're
Yes.
really enjoying your session, and
Okay.
and we realize that a lot of persons are joining in, which is great. So here is my question. We have a team, like we have about 8 teams right now, and we are hoping to get more. So on our team, some persons do have ideas that are different from the other ones. You know, we all have individual ideas, but it's sometimes a challenge to find someone whom you can work with or to
Yeah.
develop the idea with. So opening up the form, opening up the team allocation form where we can see some persons who have unique ideas or similar ideas to put them together to form a team. And here we also assign them to a mentor who is going to work them all through the journey. Okay. As we assign them to mentors, we're still going to provide workshop training that is going to go on virtually as well. And during the process of the training and the virtual workshop, the top 10 teams, which happen to have very good stand or have really innovative ideas, we could put them together to have a boot camp, an intensive offline training. This time it's not going to be virtually. So And after the boot camp training, we're going to select the top 3 teams that have disruptive ideas, those that we know can represent us at the regional, okay? But all through the process, we are still looking out for one team who is the one team that's going to get an automatic entry to the regional, and another team or teams that could apply to get a slot at the regional. So I'll have to ask first, getting to the regional, how many teams is expected from a university, from a campus to join to participate in the regional?
Like for sure, we always invite like the winning team, but sometimes when we have like maybe some spaces in other regionals, maybe if London didn't fit, like if we have like 50 teams, but at the end we just have 40, we start inviting the second or third place of your on-campus program. So also we have like maybe universities that get like one spot, like 5 teams of one university, but also depends on a lot of things. Like first is like about the spaces on regionals. Also your winning team will get an space. Maybe the second or third one can get another space, but also we recommend also the all teams to apply to the wild card. So in the wild cards, maybe they can get like another 2 spots of your university, but also it depends on the area they have, because we review all the applications that also everyone sends us. So we try to choose the best ones, and that's the way that maybe more than 3 can join to the regionals.
Thank you so much. We have 2 hands up. It's really getting exciting. We have Daniel. Daniel, please, you can unmute yourself to ask your question.
Sure.
Hello, Daniel. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Good evening.
Sorry, your voice isn't loud enough. Please, can you increase the volume of your speaker phone?
Yeah, please.
I hear me. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. It's a little low. Just a little better.
Yes, I think like Daniel freeze a little bit.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes, we can. Go on.
Should I go on?
Hello, Daniel. Go on. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Now we can't hear you.
Thank you. My question I have from mostly the people concerning this Hult Prize opportunity. Some of them are the first question I have here is
Can you speak a little bit more loud? I don't know if it's me or...
what is the deadline? When is the deadline for the FGC on-campus contest? The one that will be done. When is it going to be done? And the
I don't know.
Hello, Daniel.
as well as when it's concluded. I'm hearing you.
I don't know if it's
your voice is a
me or...
little low.
Yeah.
But to help Daniel with that question,
right?
he's asking when is the deadline for the on-campus program? When is the deadline for the on-campus program?
I feel like also it depends on your campus rector. Like I mean, like when she will do the final event, at least as global team of Hult Prize, we recommend the campus rectors to do their on campus program before December 15, because at that day they can start choosing the regionals. Also, if you want to travel to another maybe cool spot, they will start like being like kind of empty, and you can have more chances to go to the with your to your first option of regional. So that I think like about more about the deadline about on-campus programs is totally with the if you're participant with your campus director. If not, if you're campus director, you need to send us a winning team before December 15.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Bere. Actually, the December 15th is actually the day we're having the
So go after
on-campus competition.
Sure, it's perfect.
So yes, so that's when we're having the competition. So at the end of the day, we could forward the name of the winning teams, if that's okay.
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So Daniel, hello Daniel.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I hope that addressed your question.
Yes. I have one more question, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go on, please.
Sponsorship as well. Like,
Hello Daniel, please can you increase your volume a little?
I think we lost Daniel. I don't know if it's just me or we can't hear him.
I think we did. So we have another question from Joel.
Okay.
Okay, I think we lost Joel as well. So Cecilia, do you still have more questions?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sure.
Okay, do you
Okay.
have more questions, please?
I have just one more question, please.
Yes, tell
Okay.
us.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, like you said the dates for the pitching, like the on-campus pitching for the team is on the 15th of December. Now, are you there?
Yes, I think like it's question more about your campus director because at the end like on campus program just manage the campus director manage all about the on campus like in general about Hult Prize just establish some dates. So I think like Vivian will do the on campus program during December 15.
Okay, now I get.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the actual date. Okay. Though what I wanted asking is that I'm very sure you are aware about the pandemic going on right presently, what's going on. And then I don't know if you are aware if the universities in Nigeria are on strike, like we are on strike. I don't know if you are aware of that.
I think also it depends on every country community because like it depends on what fits on everything on you. Like we don't impose something, so everything depends on how everyone manage their on campus. So I think it's kind of difficult to answer right now all of this.
Okay, okay. I think that's answered the question I want to ask. Thank you very much.
Sure. I don't know if we have like another question. So I think like for now is everything cool. So I want to thank
Cecilia,
again Vivian for all of this,
I'll
all for you for inviting me, for also having doubts about everything right now. I think also she Vivian left the I don't know she returns. So thank you so much, Vivian. I hope like you have a successful campus program and you can reach me if you have any doubt. For me, I really need to leave right now because I have another meeting. But thank you so much for your time and for all of your doubts.
Okay, sorry, sorry, Miss Bere. I think I lost it
No,
for a few minutes. I was trying to address Cecilia's question because, you know, I'm the campus director and we all have to work around a schedule. We have to work around planning our events so we can give reports and feedback to the global community. So choosing a day, it's all depends on us, and however we choose to implement the program, it all depends on us. So all we need together as a team is to collaborate, to work together, to keep pushing it, to keep mobilizing teams, to keep talking about Hult Prize all across the campuses, whichever platform we find ourselves in. So everything about on-campus program in our university all depends on us, okay? So Cecilia, we will continue to work as a team, okay, to see how that is going to work. So I feel someone also has a question. Chukwemeka, one more question, Ms. Bere. So sorry, gonna
no, it's
take
okay.
just 1 minute of your time.
Yes,
Are you there?
yes. Tell me about the question.
Okay. All right. Mr. Chukwemeka is here. Mr. Chukwemeka, please, can you kindly unmute yourself and ask your questions?
Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay. Talking about the event. Actually, I belong to marketing team, and the topic for the theme for this year event is food for good.
Mhm.
I'm trying to ask a question. Like the marketing team, are we still going to work? Is there any like connection between marketing and the food for good? Like
Can
our
you?
roles in marketing team. Can you hear me?
Yes. You said like about
Yeah.
marketing team.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where I belong to.
All right.
So I was like, if there's any connection.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chukwemeka. Thank you so much for this incredible question. And I'll have to address that because you kind of leave every one of us all confused right now.
Yeah.
Being at the marketing team means that you have a role to play in working with your campus director to plan the event.
Yes.
Okay? The theme, food for good, the theme has to do with competitors, interested competitors who want to be a part of the challenge, to come up with an idea, okay, so they can pitch it for the seed fund. I believe the campus director has given you the outline of your role as a marketing team to
Yeah.
advertise,
Okay.
one, to reach out to sponsors, okay, and to market Hult Prize in your campus. The food for good thing,
Okay.
yeah, it's not in line with the job of the marketing team, except you're going in to compete for the prize. Is that clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So you don't
Thank you
get
very much.
everyone all
Yeah.
confused. Thank you so much. Um,
Okay.
all right. In the absence of any other question, I think it's time for us to say thank you to Ms. Bere for her incredible time with us, for the knowledge she shared, and for taking in our questions and giving us clarity in everything that we need to know about Hult Prize and on-campus programs. So thank you so much, Ms. Bere, and we look forward to having you more
Thank you so much.
next
Thank you
week.
so much for inviting me. I'm super, super happy to be here. And like real, I hope it was super helpful and don't have to reach me.
All right, thank you so much, and we hope you have a
Thank
wonderful day.
You too, enjoy your day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.